Let me tell you a story about census. Nigeria has had a long history of census takings that spans over 100 years. So far, the country has had about 9 census counts. These are 1911, 1921, 1952/53, 1962, 1963, 1973, 1991, and the most recent in 2006. The present management of the National Population Commission set out on an arduous task of conducting a census for Nigeria. The time has been chosen as April 2023, and the Commission has put in so much preparatory efforts to digitalize and transform the process from what it used to be to what is likely to be the most credible census to be taken in Nigeria. These are not just mere words. In the last 6 years, preparatory measures have been put in place to make this a reality. One of the first physical process that was carried out by the National Population Commission as a foundational block to the proposed 2023 census was the Enumeration Area Demarcation, EAD.
It is the division of the whole country into small areas that 2 enumerators can cover within the census period. What it means is that the whole country will be divided. Every part of this country will belong to one enumeration area or the other, whether it is inhabited or not. Without enumeration area demarcation, enumerators will not know where to start or where to stop their enumeration. So it's a guide for them. It will restrict them to their particular enumeration area for them to work. That way, we will not have any gaps, we will not have any overlap. That means we will not leave some people uncounted or count some people twice. And the enumeration area demarcation also helps us for logistics purposes. From there, we'll know the number of field staff we are going to take, the number of materials and all that.
Enumerators went to every nook and cranny of the country, counting all kinds of houses.
We're going to be counting all the houses in the local government and every local government. We're going to be taking notes of all the public buildings, schools, hospitals, health centers. We're going to be taking notes of roads that are tarred, roads that are not tarred. We're going to be taking notes of roads that are just walkways. We're going to be taking note of every building, whether it's completed or not completed, whether it's a shanty, whatever condition it is in.
Aware of the fact that there were various means to access the different parts of the country, the Commission was prepared to face this task. In some other areas, motorbikes were acquired to reach difficult terrains. When these houses are marked and demarcated within an enumeration area, the information is put in a device called the Personal Digital Assistant, PDA, which is given to every enumerator. The device sends the information to the enumerator's dashboard.
Progress of work done, what number of households are they supposed to cover, how many have they covered. It also goes ahead to tell you what is the average time of interviews in each of the states. It also shows to tell you that are they going to be able to complete the work in the number of days that is assigned for the job.
After this digital marking, the result is that all houses, structures, and more can now be identified through satellite imagery. Apart from the geo-referencing, there is more to the protective characteristics of the EAD. EAD is geo-fenced, which means that you cannot transfer the information from one demarcation area to another. The information is protected. How is this useful during census enumeration? This presupposes that no enumerator can allocate an area's census results to another area, and he cannot sit in a place and allocate figures as he or she is being monitored through satellite imaging on the enumerator's dashboard. After the EAD, the National Population Commission went ahead to conduct an EAD update, which was a further verification of the initial exercise. This was done in selected local government areas. Within this period of the EAD update, there were 2 census pretests to assess the validity of the records that had already been imputed in the census dashboard.
Now, to check the adequacy of this very first level of preparation, that is creation of enumeration area maps, we need to carry out a test. And this is why we conducted the first census pretest. And this was conducted in June 2021.
The next phase of the preparatory process to the April 2023 census was the trial census, which was conducted between July 11th and 30th, 2022. The trial census, which is a dress rehearsal of what the actual census would look like, also had as part of its activity the building numbering and household listing before the enumerators' interviews with respondents. One of the respondents for the trial census was President Muhammadu Buhari, who was so elated to receive the chairman of the National Population Commission, Alhaji Nasir Isa Kwara, and his team right there in his hometown in Daura, Katsina State. The commission is leaving no stone unturned to make sure that the April 2023 exercise produces credible results that is acceptable to all. As part of moves to achieve a smooth communication flow during the exercise, the Commission launched a situation room which has a digital call center that will be active 24/7 during the actual census process. The situation room became active on May 18, 2022.
Every call that comes in is either attended to by the call center operators. If it is a call that will be referred to the chairman for response, it will be referred to the chairman in his office for him to respond. If it is a call that the director of census need to attend to, it will be referred to her to attend to it. If it is the census manager, it will refer. If it is the director Kato, it will be referred.
The National Population Commission recognizes the importance of getting Nigerians buy-in to the census process. In the last 2 years, the chairman, Nasir Isa Kwara, himself has led his team of management staff on advocacy visits to former heads of states, governors, traditional rulers, security operatives, and other stakeholders to convince them about the seriousness and commitment of the Commission to actualize a credible e-census. After seeing the preparatory work that has been done to have a successful exercise, these principals have fully endorsed the process, making the advocacy visits fruitful.
The census should lead on to demarcation of constituencies, which we have run away from since 2006.
And the most important, the population census provides statistical data for economic planning.
It is something that we place utmost priority, and we've given all cooperation.
You may also wish to come and talk to us at the Governor's Forum.
I want you to know you have a good, big job ahead of you. I pray you do it well, and I pray it's accepted by all.
Data, it's everything. Statistics is everything. If you don't have data, you can't plan.
On behalf of the FCT administration, I wish to assure you of our maximum support. And this support will be provided along the lines that you've already enumerated. We'll provide publicity because it's very important.
What I would like to say to my people is that they should give their almost more cooperation because it will help us.
We are all working to achieve the same objective.
This is a national call, so anytime you come calling, we are not worried and will provide necessary security and support for your job.
One of the leading partners of the preparatory activities to the upcoming national census in Nigeria is the UNFPA. This international body has supported the National Population Commission very strongly in training of its staff for the different phases of the exercise. Country representative of the UNFPA, Ula Mola, has also worked closely with Alhaji Nasir Isa Kwara on many of the initiatives of the Commission.
The census is long overdue, and it is time that we understand what does the population look like in Nigeria. So when we know that, that will be transformational and it will be a key driver to deliver the Nigerian development plan.
Next to war, census is acknowledged worldwide as the biggest peacetime administrative activity in terms of mobilizing men and materials in any country. At this critical time in our country, let those words sink in.